can't believe it. Look at all that blue up there.
We had like almost 90,000 people, and I know 40,000 that was screaming for us.
How about them Cowboys?
Hello and welcome. Hotels.com invites you to travel back in time to January of 1982. The place, San Francisco. The NFC Championship game, Cowboys 49ers, when 49ers quarterback Joe Montana's desperation pass to Dwight Clark in the back of the end zone beat the Cowboys 28-27. And Cowboys corner Everson Walls remembers the catch very well. This is time traveling with America's team.
I'm so numb from this now. I have this all over my house, by the way. I've got a figurine of it. I've got, I'm sure Sports Illustrated there somewhere. At this point, I just I don't know. I really don't know what to think of it. I just know that when you try to go back in your head, you think, you know what, if I could have done this or if I could have done that. Because first of all of us out there, we were just gassed. We were gassed.
Everson Walls, the brilliant rookie out of Grambling. It seemed like the league picked on him in the early going, but he has made them pay the price. 11 interceptions during the year and 2 more today.
I remember not just this play, but I remember the passes that preceded this were better passes by Joe. I thought I had a sideline route that I was going to knock down. I don't know. It's like my hand just became transparent, and the ball went through it. I just could have sworn I had it. We were outthought. We were outplayed for that drive and outthought. Bill Walsh came out with wide pitches. When you're man-to-man, it's tough to play against the run, and we were man-to-man. He knew that was our tendency. Then when we change it up, then they pass it. So now we're reacting instead of acting.
59 seconds left in the game. The Cowboys have 2 timeouts. The 49ers have 1. And you know what? For one of the rare times, what they thought was going to be a barn burner is exactly that. And of course, for the upstart 49ers, they're 6 yards away from Pontiac.
So I'm thinking, okay, I better do this the right way. I better do it like they say. Don't Tom Landry hated for me he called it clue. Don't look at the quarterback and the wide receiver. No, just look at the wide receiver. It was my fault for changing my tendencies, because at that time nothing had worked.
3rd and 3.
We'll see a pickup sometime on the right side, possibly.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Dwight Clark!
My back is to the quarterback. My back is never to the quarterback. And if I would have played it correctly, I would have been able to see that ball thrown as opposed to catching it when it was already in mid-flight. So while it's in mid-flight, I'm thinking, oh, that's going out the back of the end zone, which is where I was headed. But Dwight saw the ball thrown. So people always say he out-jumped you. I never jumped. I never jumped. I'm following the ball out of the end zone, and all of a sudden, here comes this big dude, bam, that way.
A lot of people don't realize that we had Clark double. I'm the safety, so I'm inside, and Everson was outside, and that's why on the cover you see him and not me.
So I was standing on the sideline, and Joe Montana was running right at me. When I saw the ball go up, I looked, and there was no question in my mind the ball was being thrown away.
I think I had the best view. He wasn't throwing it away.
I think he was throwing it away. I think he was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and get rid of this. Because, it just seemed like the play was over.
He and Clark have insisted through the years that they practiced it all the time, and God bless him.
Right after the game, he said he's throwing it away. A couple of years later, he said he meant to throw it. And then years later after that, we worked on this exact play in training camp because Bill Walsh knew that it was going to be important for us at some point during the season. Okay, all right, here we go.
After the catch, Danny White's marching them right down the field. They're going to come back and score and win the game. And and Drew Pearson got caught by that much by a defensive back, had that much of his uniform, and was able to drag him down. He had a first down at midfield, and then I think 2 plays later, Danny got sacked and fumbled.
They're trying to get at him, and they got him. Lawrence Pillars, he fumbled the ball. Jim Stuckey diving at the ball. And did Stuckey get it? Yes, Jim Stuckey got it.
They can have the catch. And the Cowboys were that close to nobody ever having seen the picture of Everson Walls having the ball thrown over his head and Dwight Clark jumping up and catching it.
No one even talked about Eric Wright's play on Drew Pearson. No one talked about how we're in position, to kick a field goal. Plenty of time left, we fumble the ball. Everyone thinks that this was the last play of the game. So that's why I always use the term legends grow legs, because all of a sudden they just start changing the narrative. So when you say what I think of when I see this picture, always do what you do best. Never change it. That's where I made my mistake.